It's just after 5 o'clock. We finished the last lecture on Sunday, and we'll have a little closing. I have a file. Hopefully I can find this quickly. Just bear with me. To summarize some main points, I think it's this file. Okay, so our closing. We're actually not done because we're going to continue tomorrow morning. But this is the end of what would have been the main conference. And tomorrow morning is just Q&A relaxation. So to summarize a few things. Number one, VA. VA is a new way of determining how astrology works. It's two things. It's a new astrology model where we use harmonics and midpoints and these ideas from the I Ching and other things. So it's a new model. It's also a new way of determining how astrology works, the evidence-based way. And a lot of what you experienced, I think was especially conspicuous with Giselle's presentation, is a high level of questioning, of doubting, of investigating. You might call it an academic level. This is what we're basically creating, a university of astrology. But I don't like the word academic. It sounds like it's purely intellectual. But really what it is the courage, the determination, the commitment, the devotion, the dedication, the relentlessness, the unwillingness to take superficial answers, and just let's figure this out no matter what it takes. Right? Did you all feel that from everyone? And I think for me, it really stands out with Giselle's work. Just the relentlessness, the desire to figure this out, putting your whole heart and soul into it. So I'm very excited about VA for many reasons. I think it represents a new pathway in the world. Also, that's one thing I wanted to share with you. Just being honest. Might sound like I'm bragging or something, but it's just honestly how I feel. Another thing I want to share with you is something that I've hidden from most of you, which is that I got the coronavirus. I found out about 3 days after we decided to do it online. We have somebody visiting from Sweden, and for 2 or 3 days I wasn't sure I was going to make it. But I did. I'm 90% over it. I didn't know if I was going to be here. But I didn't tell anyone except for 2 or 3 people because I didn't want to cause any panic and I didn't want the conference to stop. But I thought it might happen without me. In the last 3 days, I've had a remarkable recovery, and I am going to survive, and all is well. So, little behind-the-scenes intense thing. There were 3 nights where I had to get up every 20 minutes to drink a cup or 2 of water, which is all I could hold, and I was going into extreme dehydration. I was living on about 300 to 500 calories a day. That's all I could eat for several days. But I'm back and going to completely make it. So anyway, I felt weird hiding this from everybody. I even taught my Monday and Wednesday night classes, and then when I was done, I went to bed. I did a lecture for the Kepler College, and I'm a great actor. If I didn't do astrology, they should have made me an actor. Nobody can tell. I managed to keep my voice strong, and then after I was done, I collapsed in the bed and Faye filled me up with every kind of herb known to mankind. Okay, but I just wanted to share that because it's a little bit weird to have hidden it. I fully recovered just in time for the conference. Third thing I want to share with you, and by the way, social distancing is the answer. When this guy visited us from Sweden, I should have headed for the beach and left, but no, I didn't want to be rude, so Mr. Nice Guy got the coronavirus. It is a really super nasty disease, so follow the recommendations. Social distancing. I should have done it. I was stupid. Okay. A third thing is online classes. You guys know about Clarissa teaches online classes, and Linda. Clarissa Dolphin and Linda Berry. So, those are great resources. You know about my YouTube videos. They're fantastic. There's 340 of them. I haven't made any in the last 3 weeks. People have been asking, what happened, David? Yeah, I'm basically dying. I just recovered from it. So there's lots of resources. And also number 4, I want to mention the Association of Vibrational Astrologers and the certification exam. I think, Linda, you were going to be the spokesman and say something for the group. I'm going to give you the microphone. There's a group of astrologers. If you want to say something about the Vibrational Astrology group, if your mic doesn't work, I can give it to somebody else.
It's working. Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. Go ahead, Linda.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Well, the Association of Vibrational Astrologers, the AVA, is being formed to be a supportive community for vibrational astrologers. The initial board consists of Clarissa Dolphin, Diane Amons, Darlene Brighter, Faye Cochrane, and myself, Linda Berry. The AVA is setting up tests that will enable people who are learning VA to be certified as vibrational astrologers. This will enable certification for people who have not gone through the Avalon Professional Astrology Certificate, PAC, in vibrational astrology. At present, there are 4 levels of tests planned, and we're developing study guides for each level of testing, showing what you need to know for the respective test. The study guides really provide a lot of information, useful information about vibrational astrology, whether you take the tests or not. We are in the process of completing the first study guides, and we'll have them available shortly for you to order on the website. We expect the first exams to be available in 2021.
Awesome.
Okay.
Linda.
Totally awesome. So you guys can see that we are a community, and so many people are taking the initiative, whether it's research, developing the association, and I am the happiest person on the planet that this has grown into a community, and I'm just one player in the group. So it is now.
Okay, I'm back.
Different people. Okay.
Okay, so
did you have more you wanted to say?
Can you hear me? I came back. My internet cut out for a minute.
Oh yeah, we hear you.
Okay, so I just wanted to be sure you also know the website, which Darlene is developing, and she's awesome, is astrovibe.org, astrovibe.org. Does anybody have any questions?
All right, let's see if there are any questions here.
Starlene put the website
right,
up
there's the website.
Chat.
I would say watch the website I don't, we haven't exactly got the membership process up and what we're going to do about dues. We have just a little more work before we can get that set up.
Do you know when that will be ready, when they could kind of take a look to see when that might be ready to go?
No, I'm sure it'll be a couple months. Maybe,
All right, so we're looking at least.
maybe we can pass on to Faye and she can send out an email to the mailing list when things are up and going. Is that okay to do that, Faye?
Yes, I will do that, Linda. I'll put
Great.
it together.
Right.
I will work with Starlene and Diane Ammons so that I have a complete information before I send it out. I have all of their email addresses. I will also put it into the Cosmic Patterns newsletter, which I will be sending out in 3 weeks.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
So there'll be emails going out to ones, but also people can always check astrovibe.org and just occasionally go back to see, because hopefully there'll be announcements going up there as well, at least on a construction page.
There will be.
Right. I will not be able to do much, even the books and the T-shirts and everything, until I go back to the office. I'm still going to be in quarantine for another 11 days to ensure that my employees are safe.
All right.
Okay, thank you so much, Linda, for sharing all that. So yeah, Faye will get out newsletters and the information, and it will start appearing in astrovibe.org. We expect a lot of the association and the study guides to be available before the next conference. Could be considerably before, maybe, you never know, but it's all being created. Okay. You guys ready to hear about next year's conference? This is the last thing for tonight. This will just take a few minutes. My very last thing. We have already set up the next conference, and we are starting the research right now because it takes a full year to do it. So here's the lineup. You ready? I've got an all-star team of killer speakers, fantastic speakers. Here's the deal for 2021. We're already set. Number one, it will be in person and online. We're probably not going to use Adobe Connect. You guys had so many problems with the app and not coming through clearly. We'll probably use Zoom, if not GoToMeeting, something like that. But it will be in person and online. So this ordeal has gotten us to know how to do online. It'll be both. And they will not interfere with each other. We have a very cool way of doing it, so the live experience will not be affected by the online experience or vice versa. Here it is. We have the dates. We have everything. It's in concrete. March 5 through 7. We're going to have it earlier next year. It's going to be in early March instead of late March. March 5 through 7. Within 2 to 3 weeks, the website information will be up. And you can even start pre-registering and all that stuff. So Friday, March 5th, same exact idea as this year. We will probably have the afternoon pre-conference and the evening opening. That's fairly certain. We will confirm within the next week. What's definite is the same schedule on Saturday and Sunday, same time, 9 to 10:15, etc. Same exact schedule. Here are the speakers and the topics. It's going to be better. Every year gets better than the previous year. Giselle's coming back to do another lecture on mental and emotional illness, the newest findings. We've got a year to do research. She's only going to give one lecture. We're going to have 8 speakers. Every speaker gives only one lecture. So Giselle will come in with the next level of research on mental and emotional illness. Thaddeus Fenner, so Thaddeus is here. Thaddeus is going to give a lecture on predicting accidents with vibrational astrology. By the way, every speaker is a PAC graduate or will be by this September. This is the specialized program in vibrational astrology. Clarissa will come back to do one lecture on the part of fortune. We're going to do extensive research on the part of fortune to figure out exactly how it works. Kenneth Assemi will be sharing the research results on the next prime numbers, 47, 53, and 59. He's already been doing the research for a year. And it looks very exciting. We also have our whole team helping everybody. They're not doing this in isolation. I monitor all of the research, and other people also help out. So we make sure that this is done very well, and we've got a full year this time. Professor Glenn Mitchell is going to be giving a lecture on criminals and their criminality. And he is a data scientist at Florida State University, as well as trained in several systems of astrology, and he will also be getting the PAC certificate for specialization in vibrational astrology, every single speaker. Linda will be back, Linda Berry, on minor planets and asteroids. So she's going to cover some minor planets and asteroids that Faye did not cover this time. We're going to start covering more and more of them. We found out from Faye's research that it pops right out. These meanings become very clear. Sometimes they match what we heard and learned from other astrologers, and sometimes being data-driven shows something new. Next speaker is Dr. Will Morris, who's also in this, getting the PAC specialization in VA. As you may know, Dr. Will Morris is an expert in medieval astrology and many other things. Mitch is a graduate of Noel Teal's program. So they're going to, integrate in their other knowledge and see if we can confirm things through the evidence-based approach. And Will is doing an extensive research on the astrology of pandemics and epidemics. And can we actually see what's going on when these pandemics and epidemics happen? And I will be the last speaker on astrological heredity. I'm going to take the same database I use for the marriage, and I'm going to look at their children. And I'm going to add the feature to import that. I've done some preliminary work on this, and there does appear to be consistent things that get inherited astrologically. And with those 21,000 married couples and 1 or 2 or 3 children, we're going to see if there's something consistent going on. And then we will have the Monday Fun Day, which is basically questions and answers and hanging out. So that's the program for next year. Bigger and better every year, and it will be at the new conference hotel. It's not the same one where we had the first one. The same one where we planned to have it this year. Has a free shuttle from the Gainesville airport, etc. So that's it, my friends. That's the program for next year. We've covered everything. I think we're done. And come back tomorrow morning at 9:30 to 12. If you can't make it, then we will have it recorded. Anything you want to ask about, doesn't matter how simple, how basic. And thank you so much for your patience through this whole ordeal. Christopher, anything else?
No, I think you've covered it all. Just be back here at 9:30 in the morning then. But thank you everybody for your attendance and the chat, that you've kept that going, and everybody seems to have been so positive and made the event wonderful for just everybody. So thank you for your participation.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. God bless. Namaste. I'll see at least some of you tomorrow morning at 9:30.
Yes.
Good night.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Your love and support for the online conference. No muss, no fuss. Lots of you even given the fee as a gift. And that is really made the difference. It made us get through what we went through so happy and successful. Because of you, we were able to get through the whole thing. Thank you very much.
If you want to see, here are the T-shirts that Faye got. Pretty nice.
Yeah. I think we have 3 different styles. That's my favorite one. Yeah. Anyway, they will be for sale, and we'll have them again next year. Okay, good night. God bless. Namaste. See you tomorrow morning at 9:30 for all of those who can make it. Otherwise, it will be recorded. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.